There are a ton of great games released in the past few months, and we try to keep everybody informed at Android Tools. So, hi folks, it's Paul, and today on Android Tools, we're going to be looking at the 10 best Android and iOS games of Q4 2021. But before we get going, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It will be really appreciated. With that being said though, let's get started. Starting off at number 10, it is Star Healer. Star Healer is an action and adventure game where you help a heroine named Sakura protect the Candy Galaxy from tons of enemies. Immerse yourself in a universe comprised of different planets as you confront enemies that you'll try to overcome with magical attacks. The game has striking graphics from a bird's eye view. Tap on the virtual D-pad to move Sakura in any direction, meeting each wave of enemies head-on and employing your many skills to knock them all to the ground. As you battle, you can always execute basic attacks or combine them with others that you can only use for a few seconds. Using each power at the right time is crucial if you want to tap into your character's full potential. Before moving forward, let's take a look at our today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. I want to take a moment to talk about my favorite bit of super tough content, the Doom Tower. The Doom Tower is a 120-floor challenge that resets every month and is unlocked once you reach level 40. Each floor contains 3 waves of different enemy champions that you must defeat. Completing each floor will unlock the next floor and grant you a one-time reward. Every 10th floor will contain 1 of 8 bosses and will be different for each rotation. Each day upon quest reset, players will receive 10 gold keys and 10 silver keys. These keys are required to enter and complete Doom Tower floors. I could go on for ages talking about how to try and fight these bosses, but the real fun is trying things out and experimenting for yourself. Personally, I think Raid is one of the most demandable RPGs you will find on mobile nowadays. The game is amazing, it is addictive, and the graphics are beautiful. Just look how cool the locations are. This is one of my favorites so far. And this month, Raid's got a non-stop schedule of special events and activities, including an absolutely jam-packed Halloween lineup towards the end of the month. We're talking big rewards, tournaments against other players, special fragment events to get some brand new legendary champions, and much more. Raid's bigger, busier, and better than ever, and there are some giant updates coming very soon. So there's really never been a better time to get started. If you want to get a huge head start in Raid, all you have to do is hit the link in the description or scan my QR code, and you'll get an epic hero Chunuru, 200,000 silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 ancient shard. So you can summon an awesome champion as soon as you get in-game. Moving on to number 9, we have the Fifth Ark. This is a fun action game with hints of role-playing where you play one of the survivors of a zombie apocalypse. Your goal is to complete different missions where you'll normally have to destroy hundreds of undead. One of the best things about this game is the huge number of heroes available to recruit. When you start a new game, you have to choose a character from 3 possible options. However, as you complete missions, you can unlock tons of additional characters that you can use in future challenges. The missions also provide tons of variety. You'll find escort missions, missions where you get to drive a vehicle, and missions in completely open settings. At number 8 is Modern Gun. Modern Gun is an FPS where you enter one of the available game modes to try and survive dangerous missions. Accompanied by a full weapons arsenal, you will move around each area of the map while executing enemies and helping your teammates. The 3D visuals in Modern Gun are very helpful for identifying all the elements. As you carefully move around the map, your job is to check each enemy's position to attack them. You can change your weapons at any moment to adapt the guns or knives you use to the position you find each enemy soldier. The various game modes all have a common denominator. Survival is the only option if you want to win, and to do this, you need to be very cautious with your movements. Next up at number 7, we have Bullet Angel. This is an FPS created by the developers of Xshot that immerses you in exhilarating missions that are crawling with enemies. For the most part, all you have to do is identify the enemies to shoot them while you try to dodge the rival ammunition. In Bullet Angel, you'll find settings, weapons, and characters developed using the Unreal Engine 4 graphics engine. Without a doubt, this means that you'll find realistic settings where you can easily identify all the enemies. Plus, the title offers intuitive controls that are completely developed with touchscreen devices in mind. To move your character around, all you have to do is touch the directional joystick, while you can shoot, jump, or throw any bomb by tapping the action buttons. Down to number 6, we have Horror Brawl. Horror Brawl is a battle royale for up to 16 players. It's set in the universe of Keplerian's horror games, which include the Ice Scream, Evil Nun, and Mr. Meat sagas. Here, you'll get to pick your character from one of the familiar faces of the sagas, and you'll fight against other players to collect magic crystals and try to escape from the settings before the rest. However, only one will be able to pass through the portal and win the game. Before starting a round of horror brawls, you can choose whichever character you want. You'll be able to choose from Jay, Charlie, Rebecca, and William, each with a special ability that will make them different from the others. Moving on to number 5, we have Tides. Tides is a relaxing adventure game in which you will catch rare species of fish while swimming in tropical waters. Explore the ocean near different islands, cast a fishing rod in places where shoals of fish accumulate, and earn money on this business. Accordingly, the more rare prey you get, the more expensive it is. Hire the natives of the island to catch fish so that the fishing boat does not stand idle when you're away, because the main task is to get the maximum profit. Unlock new swimming vehicles with greater load capacity and speed, as well as get pets, earning additional income. Choose your own path of development in Tides. You can swim in the sea and discover new territories, or improve your native piece of land and get passive income for it. Next up at number 4, we have Grand Wars. This is an amazing and very addictive shooting game where you'll have to put your aim to the test to take control of a city where only chaos reigns. In this adventure, you will have to start a criminal organization to take over the territory that surrounds you and kill your enemies with the available weapons. You have a whole city to conquer in this thrilling adventure. To get control of the territories, you'll have to defeat all the area's defenders and remain in that area for enough time. The area becomes yours once it has changed to your color, and you will obtain enough defenders to face an enemy that approaches your position. To become the most feared criminal gang, you need to move up the ranking by taking over as many territories as you can. Coming in at number 3, we have Mir 4. Mir 4 is a role-playing game where you play as an Asian warrior traveling across countless realistic landscapes. Complete the missions entrusted to you or explore the map at your will. In this universe, there's always another task to complete, and each adventure is more exciting than the last. Without a doubt, the 3D graphics in Mir 4 are spectacular. Thanks to Unreal Engine, you can enjoy beautiful 3D landscapes with gorgeous details and textures. You can even zoom in and rotate the camera while moving your character in order to get the best point of view. Of course, you'll need a powerful Android smartphone if you want to run the game without lag. Next up at number 2, we have Metal Revolution. Metal Revolution is a Street Fighter-style game that plunges you in all kinds of scenes where you can compete in thrilling fights against futuristic characters. Each fighter has unique traits and attacks that you can use to try to knock out your opponent. From the first fight, you'll notice the captivating graphics of Metal Revolution. On top of that, it has various game modes to choose from, which are shown before each battle. Especially interesting is its multiplayer mode, in which you can go head-to-head against players from all over the world in real time. To make beating levels even more enticing, you can unlock new characters in Metal Revolution. And finally, at number 1, we have Real Racing Next. This is EA's new car game where you hop behind the wheel of iconic models from manufacturers like McLaren, Porsche, Chevrolet, and Ford. Drive on tracks all around the world, doing your best to prove you have what it takes to finish first. Without a doubt, one of the most striking aspects of Real Racing Next is its graphics. All the scenarios and cars are depicted with realistic 3D graphics. The sound effects are also incredibly well done, and each car has its own sound. The game has various game modes, but the racing mode is the one that stands out. In this mode, you compete against other drivers to finish in the first place. The controls are super intuitive, and you can choose between steering with arrows or a virtual steering wheel. That is all for today. Leave us a comment and let us know, what do you think? If you like this video, click like. If you're not subscribed, now is a great time to do so. We upload brand new videos every week. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Paul. You can follow us on our social media. We'll see you next time, right on Android Tools.